So happy Pancake Tuesday. So let us start with making the stuffing. Here I'm making a little more stuffing, okay, because I'm going to use it in the next dish also. And I'm making very few pancakes, as you saw, just 5 or 6. That was a quantity for the ingredients that I showed you. But now for the stuffing, this same size cup I have taken, because that's coconut, this size coconut it was, and you grate it, take out the brown, and you grate only the white, take only the white. This half a cup of jaggery powder. Now you can use sugar. Jaggery and sugar is according to your taste. And this is half a teaspoon of cardamom powder. So I'm going to put everything into this bowl, into this kadai pan, and I'm going to cook it on very low heat till everything is just mixed and gets a little bit thicker. So on low flame I'm going to combine this. This is 1 cup of coconut grated without the brown part, half a teaspoon of cardamom powder, and half a cup of jaggery. You can use sugar if you prefer. Sugar and jaggery is according to your sweet likeness, how much of sweetness you want. So I'm going to just keep this on slow flame and stir it till this jaggery is melted. It will take about 2 minutes. So you can see the jaggery is melting. It's melted already. See, we'll just let this liquid dry out a bit. This is nearly become. We'll just keep this aside for a minute and put on this. I've taken a little ghee. And to that I'm going to add some dry fruits. I just cut them into pieces. Some almonds, raisins, and some cashew nuts. This is optional. If you want to put it, you can put it. If not, you can just leave it. You just fry it for 1 minute. So you can see the raisins and all have bloated up. The cashew nuts and the almonds are turned a bit brown. Now we just mix this. Just let this, you can see there is some liquid. Just let it dry up a bit. Because if you let the liquid be in, it will make the pancakes a little bit soggy. So let the liquid dry up. I'm just going to use half of this mixture for pancakes, and the other half I'm going to make another sweet, because it's the same filling. So you can see now the water is evaporated, and I'll take it down because it will still get cooked in the heat. So I'll switch it off and let this cool. So this is for the pancakes. We saw the video on how to do the filling. Now let's do the pancakes. I am taking 1 cup of maida. For that I'm putting half a teaspoon of salt, two eggs, and here I have 1 cup of water, the same quantity I have milk. I'm going to pour both of them little by little. Okay, first I'm going to just mix these ingredients. Remember that the milk should not be from the fridge. So here I am putting half of the milk and half of the water. So let me see the consistency, and accordingly I will add more. Mix this until it's a smooth paste. So with half a cup of milk and half a cup of water I got this consistency. So I'm going to put a little more water and milk. So again goes in quarter water and quarter milk, and I'm going to whisk this again. After pouring quarter more, it is still thick. It will not spread on the pan. So I'm going to add again a half of that. So I have used 3/4 cup of this much measurement of milk. Now it's quite runny and this will spread on the pan. So I'm going to leave this for about 20 minutes. Since I made the inside filling with jaggery and it is brown color, I'm going to color the outside of the pancakes. So I'm going to put in color after I leave this aside for 10 minutes. And just cover and let it set. So I feel this, I have rested this batter for 10 minutes, but I feel this batter is a little bit thicker. So I'm going to add this, half of this milk in this with a little bit of water. I have divided the batter into 2 bowls now because I'm going to color it, and I'm just going to mix this nicely so that it's of a nice pouring consistency and it should spread very easily. The batter seems to be still thicker, so I'm going to add all of the water. That means for the entire batter. So let us see. If I may need more. So my pan is a little bit heated. I have kept it on medium flame. I'm just going to brush it with a little bit of ghee. And let us try one with white color. So I took 1 ladle spoon of, pour it in the center and swirl it around. It's on medium flame and I'm going to cover it till the top becomes, now it will be a little wet. So when it gets nice and cooked, it will be opaque. So that is the time when we will remove it out. let me see. I'm going to flip it. There, it came out well. I'm going to take a spoonful of the, I'm going to put a spoonful of the stuffing, depending on the size of your crepe. So I'm going to roll it, turn the sides inside, and I'm going to roll it again. So here we have one. I'm going to do the remaining, and I'm going to put in a little bit of color and make it colorful. So here I have mixed raspberry red, and your batter should be of this pouring consistency. So you need to adjust the water accordingly. Let's go and make one more crepe. I'm going to cover it. In this way, I'm going to make all my pancakes. You can see on this side, you can see it's slightly wet. The color is different. It should change. It should become, this is wet, and it should become like that. Then you can flip it over. It takes about a minute, and my flame is on medium. You can see. So let us flip it over. Perfect. Making the pink ones. Now I'm going to make yellow, and remember, the more thinner the crepes, the more tastier your pancakes. So the pouring consistency. And again, I'm not oiling the pan again and again. I did it only once, and I'm keeping it on slow heat, and you can see how nicely it is spreading. And I cover it for some time. And you'll find those bubbles. When those bubbles come, you can know that it's ready. You just lift it up from one side, and you will know that it has cooked. You can see these bubbles. Can you see? Yeah. So it takes about a minute and a half. So repeat the procedure for all. So you can see these bubbles. So now it's done. And I'm going to flip it over. It comes out very easily. And remember, when you flip it over, the underside will be on top. So do not turn it. It has to be like this only. The underside has to be on top. And you will put your stuffing on this side. So when you roll it, you will get the smooth side. See, this is the smooth side which was on top. Try to keep the pancakes of the similar size. So happy Pancake Tuesday!